Heavy.
Yeah, nice. Nice. But like, they didn't think George McFly was nerdy enough, so they had to have him buy peanut brittle from somebody. They had to have her cheat.
Well,
I mean, it's obvious she's not the pure mom. She wants to get banged by her son.
There were some other
she's
instances.
Probably fucking her professor too.
Oh yeah,
that's how she's getting those grades.
There were some other instances of overwriting that
be straight A's.
that were cut from the film, which we'll find out later.
Yes.
What are they?
But Bob Gale and Robert Zemeckis tell us that they overwrote on purpose because they knew that they were going to have to cut things from the movie.
Here's the question. If we're going to say what is said in the director's commentary, why do people just turn off the show and turn on the director's
That's a good idea.
commentary?
Hit the audio button on your remote.
They're not going to hear it with the inimitable style of all of us.
That's true.
Maybe they'll explain why Goldie Wilson is the goddamn mayor.
Why
of
is this on the radio?
Huh?
What?
It's not really.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's, I mean, weekend programming.
Yeah.
Midnight slot. What dopes would do a show at that time?
We did once.
Laszlo was the opening show to this.
Well, that was a good lead.
The opener.
And we blew it. We took that lead in.
Yeah, with this show is called How Do We Hear Back to the Future But You Don't?
Because they're listening to it at home, Sam. Why are you trying to ruin everybody's good time?
Because he's not the mayor.
But what?
Who's Jam? You don't see dance.
That's where they kiss for the first time.
All right, kid. You stick to your father like glue and make sure he takes you to the dance.
Where'd all his hair go?
Up in the hat. You should know, Danny. Where'd your hair go?
It's out of the hat.
Stories. I love that.
Really? I mean, Doc.
He has no. What? No.
Stories.
Stories.
Science fiction stories about
He's
visitors coming down to Earth from other planets.
Planets.
Get out of town. I didn't know you did
Stories.
Stories. Doc Brown has aged exceptionally little.
Yes,
over
yes.
30 years.
Yes.
well, it's because of the mayor.
Goldie Wilson.
Well,
this movie.
I just like his very poor perception of Biff and Lorraine's relationship.
Yeah, he really thinks they're hitting it off and everything. And his wacky pointing.
Yeah.
Where he's...
That's how a nerd points.
A nerd
Anthony.
points. Yeah, that is how a nerd
With
points.
not a lot of confidence.
I think she likes somebody else. Biff.
You're my girl.
You're my girl, Lorraine.
Yeah, it's pretty much...
Shoving his hand up her dress on the sidewalk in broad daylight.
It's almost a rape here.
Yeah, that was heavy-handed.
It's a little foreshadowing.
Yeah.
It is
Of a rape.
foreshadowing.
Look at George shaking.
But he doesn't look, does he, when he points?
And I will tell you this, George McFly shaking is a little foreshadowing for Michael J. Fox.
Yes.
I gotta look up
There
who
you go,
won
Sam. I just passed that to you.
Best Actor.
Thank you.
Look, he's just squeezing her tits and...
1985.
Who do you think it should have been?
Should have been Crispin motherfucking Glover.
For what?
For Back to the Future. How good was he in this?
He just acted like a weirdo.
That
He
guy in the
was
3D
very
glasses
good.
realized he wasn't in the shot and leaned over.
Yeah.
That's very nice.
You seen my glasses?
I'm a very important part. Oh, who knew he was so big except for the other scenes he was in?
Is this the
Yeah.
part where he grows with his shoes?
No, that's the next. Guys, you guys are ruining this whole experience for everyone.
Goldie Wilson did it
Although
for me.
Michael J. Fox does not back down, or Marty rather.
No, no.
That
He's a
tie does-
tough cookie.
Yeah, and that bow tie does not read, by the way. Does not read
choice.
very well.
Poor choice.
Somebody in the costume department should be fired.
Yeah.
See,
Maybe some kind of, maybe a solid.
this is really not working well for Marty because it's only endearing him more to his mother.
Yep.
Women love a tough guy who'll stand up to the
Course.
woman.
And
That's
rape
why
'em.
Cream Pie Jones gets all the chicks.
Oh, he's always off to somewhere.
Why do you keep following me around?
That's a good line.
Yes, he is the best thing in this movie.
Yep.
It's a good question.
Science fiction theater.
Yeah.
His favorite television program.
He really is
Stories.
explaining a lot of personal information. Like, if you were worried about some guy stalking you, would you say, you wouldn't say, I'm just going to miss a show. You'd say,
Yeah.
I'm going to miss my favorite television program in case you wanted more
Science
information.
fiction
Yeah.
theater. That way you could get an idea of how to get through to me.
And then he uses said information.
Of course he does.
Again.
Hey,
Yeah.
nice legs.
He's very clever.
Brother is pretty much dead at this
Disappeared.
point. Yeah.
When
He's now in Metropolis.
the hell
Yes.
did this happen?
And why wasn't I told?
There's always a weak buffer. on the existence of a time traveler.
And why couldn't they get
Who's on that
Van
tape?
Halen?
Van Halen,
It
baby.
says Edward Van
It's
Halen.
Edward Van Halen. It is not Van Halen.
No.
Who's Edward Van Halen?
He's the man that's in Van Halen.
I can't understand where this is going.
And why doesn't he just pull the headphones off?
He doesn't know that's the source.
Yeah.
I must know the source.
He's like, I'll just leave these foam rubber contraptions over my ears.
Maybe
Yeah.
they're attached to his brain, and he'll die if he takes them out.
Oh.
You guys just don't
Like
think.
Alien.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Thing
Hey,
around his
fellas.
neck. Yes?
1985 Academy Awards. You want to know who was up for actor in a leading role?
No, that's okay. I just watched
Crispin.
the movie.
No, it wasn't Crispin. It was Harrison Ford in Witness.
Well,
James Garner, Murphy's Romance. William Hurt, Kiss of the Spider Woman. Jack Nicholson, Prizzy's Honor. John Voight, Runaway Train.
All those
Won
movies
by
suck.
Prizzy's Honor, by the way. Won by Jack Nicholson.
No,
I was just guessing.
it was actually Marty.
Nick
Won for
Fly?
Best Picture 1955. That's a little
1955.
callback to Quiz Show.
Quiz show.
Thank you.
On the waterfront?
Can we do this with Quiz Show too?
I would love to.
Just do it with every movie. Let's do Chairman of the Board. I have it. I'll bring it in.
Autographed,
sure you
I
do.
believe.
I do. I have it signed by Carrot Top. Jealous out there in Radio Land?
Oh yeah.
Just talking to the people in Radio Land.
Jared's telling people on the phone that he's
That movie, dude, Quiz Show. It's like
What
when
are you
you.
talking about Quiz
Well,
Show?
Because it's such
No,
a.
that's
It's
too
like.
large
So
a
George
digression.
McFly is talking to
I want to
Marty
talk
McFly.
about Quiz
He
Show.
didn't know how to open his Coke. Did
No.
we do that?
Yep.
He thinks he's so cool.
And
Yeah.
that's where George helps him.
Yeah.
He realizes, maybe he can learn something from his father.
Yep.
Why didn't Marty McFly just tell his mom that he liked dick? If he really didn't want to bang his mom, which he kind of did.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. We all know what scene this is.
Oh, turn it up.
Oh, yeah.
Lou, give me. Yeah, I'm not even
Yeah.
say it. I don't even ruin it.
Let's all leave.
Your density. There he is. He's in Lou's.
Give me a milk. Chocolate.
How does it get there that fast?
That's the line.
How does it get there that fast?
Because he saw him coming in the door. He knows what he's going to order.
Oh, shit. Okay, that makes sense.
No, it doesn't.
I can explain
He
everything.
had to have a DeLorean.
No.
That was not
He
time
knows.
travel.
There he is with his crumbled little sheets of paper with his notes on it.
Why is he holding it like that?
Density.
My density.
Help me to you.
What?
Oh.
I meant to say.
He's a mouse.
Wait a minute. Don't I know you from somewhere?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm George
He
McFly.
fucked it up, man.
I'm your density. I mean, your destiny.
That's a horrible line anyway.
She'll fucking lap
chick
up
would go
anything,
for
though.
that.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
And
Yeah,
then,
she's a whore.
Yeah, somebody just needs to follow her around with a mop because
There's just jizz leaking out of her.
or just going with it.
great shot here, by the way. You got to admit, of Marty looking over Biff's shoulder like that
Oh yeah.
with the eyes.
Uh-huh.
Boom.
Yeah.
Little trip and fall.
And once
action.
again, we understand he's large.
Hey, Biff,
Yeah.
Why not just get up all the way? Why did he stop there?
And
And then-
he-
that's a little foreshadowing
is
to
he-
Back to the Future 2.
What is this foreshadowing?
When he grows.
Travis, Sam doesn't know what that word means.
Now, Anthony.
yes.
I went
Yes,
to
sir.
film school.
Yes, sir.
We have a few items on eBay that are of considerable interest.
Ah.
I don't know. Somebody was bored with the fucking movie,
Jesus
greatest movie
Christ.
of all time.
The idea is that people could take this recording and listen to it any time. It's not on eBay anymore.
Well, I'm just saying.
So
we
we
could,
do one of those previously recorded.
let's just say we had 30 grand that we wanted to spend.
Uh-huh.
We could either spend that 30 grand on a 1981 DeLorean that's
Or-
a Back to the Future time machine replica,
A Year of Sam.
Wow.
or
Pick it up if you want. I'm not going to explain it.
or the original hoverboard
or
from Back to the Future 2.
That's a lot of money for the fucking hoverboard.
I think Michael Madsen's selling his car.
for half the price. You get two of Michael Madsen's cars.
Shot was in the trailer originally.
He's sitting there acting like a stud in front of his mom. He
See,
wants-
that's why Mary Golden Wilson.
Mary Colton Wilson.
I haven't had a carbohydrate in 5 days. But that's why he put the parking meters in. Biff ruined it.
Ah, Biff drove on the grass.
Yeah.
A little foreshadowing with the driving on the grass.
Right. With the foreshadowing.
I know, it's full of it, this movie.
Enough about the foreshadowing.
And they're all laughing at running over and killing little Marty.
And they're throwing bottles at him.
We gotta kill this kid so we can rape his future mom.
Yeah, wait, no.
It's the 50s.
I'll just make him. Yeah, I'll just make him crash into a truck full of shit.
By the way, Billy Zane's finest work. And I'm including Titanic.
Ah, there it is.
But the Phantom.
Want to pop this up, Danny?
He's a terrible actor.
He's not good at that.
There's Goldie.
Goldie's first up.
Oh, just in case.
Yeah.
What? That's just
I smell
racist.
things.
It's
bad
my
like a black
term.
guy.
Yeah. Now that kid's gonna invent the skateboard and ruin time.
Yeah, he's already fucked another thing up right there.
Thanks a lot, kid.
He invented the skateboard.
Keep it. I got a pit bull.
That son of a bitch.
Wow.
I liked it better in the later movies when he had chunks of shit in his mouth. Like
Yeah.
it wasn't gross enough.
But I'm gonna find out.
She wants
You better
his
stop
cock.
sopping wet.
She so wants his
my
cock.
God.
Who runs into manure with their mouth open?
I smell a treat.
Why is Marty McFly so bad at being unattractive?
Well, look at him.
Yeah, come on. The guy was conquering the TV and movie world at the same time.
Yeah.
I know.
He used to have that tie and ruffle his hair.
But who would thought a Republican would be born to
Family
such
ties.
hippies?
Because of family ties. I started that, and I apologize. I should never have gone down that road.
But
So
he
if
told
he's-
him he invented a time machine.
And if he's in 1955, why is he still wearing a shirt from 1985?
Listen, you have to understand, Doc just said, don't tell me about the future. Allow me to watch the video of me talking in the future. This movie is the worst movie I've ever seen.
Oh, we got it. No. This is radio, but the face he makes.
Yeah, I know, but you can
Yeah.
still hear the face he makes, which might be a great. It might be a great time to take a break real quick, to be honest.
Oh.
Oh,
Right.
wow. How would we do this with everybody watching?
Well,
what if they're in the
The
bathroom?
instant that something happens.
That's actually...
You want to pause it right where he makes
When he makes a face.
stupidest face ever recorded.
When he
in a
makes
movie.
his face upside down. Because he's shocked.
You guys know-
that's when we're going to do it, all right?
There are people driving in
Okay.
trucks right now listening to this.
Okay,
Wait,
get your
all right,
remotes.
look, the crudity of the model is going to come into question any second.
Strike the clock tower.
No,
and
it already
after
did.
the
All right.
cable, just as the connecting hook makes contact, thereby sending
Everybody
1.21
get ready to
gigawatts
pause.
into the flux
You have your
capacitor.
Do not
fingers
hit
on
stop,
Sending you
although
back to
most DVD players
1985.
will pick up from
All right,
radio.
now,
I'm so glad people have learned not to keep oily rags in their garage
Yes.
from this movie. It's a terrible, terrible thing to do.
Now, when the oil rigs bust into flames, Doc Brown will go. He will go. That is where you hit pause.
It's actually the desktop background on my computer.
Yes.
My computer.
Well, at CBS.
It's not right when it
I have
gets
a clock tower.
catches
All right,
on
wait,
fire.
everyone.
Yeah, it's not when it catches fire. It's when we see
Not
the
when-
face. When he makes the noise.
Yes, when Doc Brown makes the noise.
Wait, here it comes.
Actually, you know what? I think it's a different scene.
No, it's not.
Oh, this is it.
I thought it was
My
in
favorite
3.
face.
There goes the car.
Get ready to stop, everyone.
Not yet.
Here.
Doc will make the noise.
As of right
That's
now,
when we pause.
as of right now, everybody at home should be seeing a flaming pile of oily rags.
And
Yes.
this is the second flame, which means we have already seen Doc Brown's mouth agape.
Yes.
And it just hit the oily rags again. I'd like to apologize to all the truckers who are trying to visualize this movie.
Yes, very hard to do.
They should just get a DVD player in their truck and watch while they drive.
Is that foreshadowing?
All right.
And knock back a couple beers.
let's
Just
take a
kidding.
little
You shouldn't
break.
drink and drive. Don't
And,
drink and drive. Don't do it.
We will be back
Oh, yes.
with
Somebody
with
wake Cream
the
Pie.
second half of the secret show to the future. Danny?